people think the world's gone to hell, that it's gotten so violent. But the world never got violent. There is no God. The world has been violent since the beginning. Cain killed Abel, man. Cain killed Abel. The third person on the planet killed the fourth person on the planet. We weren't even able to make it to 3 people before somebody was a murderer. At one time, a third of the people on the planet were murderers, right? A third of the people in the hood aren't murderers. A third of the people who own guns aren't murderers. A third of the people in jail aren't even murderers, right? San Quentin, Alcatraz, Folsom Prison are safer than the book of Genesis. You thought Compton and Baghdad were tough? Try downtown Eden when the sun goes down. There was murder and violence at person 3. One couple had 2 boys who had the world to themselves, and one of them was claiming this town ain't big enough for the 2 of us, right? Cain killed a third of the people he knew. He knew 3 people. He killed one of them. If you knew Cain, you had a 66 2/3% chance of survival. There's no such thing as the good old days. There was like one good day. It was half a day. Adam and Eve were naked, alone, in an oasis. Lunchtime came. People got hungry. Apples were eaten. Boom, Detroit.
Okay, this is hilarious. But honestly, it's also kind of true, because one thing people love to say is the world is getting worse. You know, people used to be better. The old days were different. You know, but the Bible paints a very different picture, actually, because Genesis starts with utter beauty, but it gets dark fast. Jealousy, anger, violence is right here in the story. Before humanity really gets going, you know, you see that Cain kills Abel. And I think one of the reasons I actually appreciate this aspect of the Bible is because it never lies to us about human nature. You know, scripture is honest about our brokenness, honest about pride, violence, honest about the condition of the human heart. But here's the good news. Even in a broken world, God still keeps working with broken people. And that's the story of the Bible. Not perfect people, okay? But a faithful God. And that within itself reminds us of Romans 5, where it says, where sin increase, grace increase all the more. So here's your reset. Stop waiting for a perfect world and start becoming a better person in the world that actually exists. Because it might be a dark world, but guess what? You're bringing light each and every day. Love y'all. Share this with someone that you love, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next Daily Reset.